So I tried making my first zine, which I created for my Patreons who are in the leather club. And in this zine, I tried to include every creative outlet that I do. And this is a very special project because every single page on this zine is made by these two hands from scratch. So on the cover, I have a little bit of typography. Inside we have original Linocut print, also with the process, with photography showing how I did it. And in the middle layout I have my intricate drawing of Mustache Man, then a little bit of photography and a Dear Diary section. And on the back we have a little sticker where I put your name if you buy one on my Etsy or you sign up for my Patreon. And in this video I wanted to show you step by step everything that I did, because this was my first time creating something like this, and something went well and something didn't go well, and maybe I thought this would help you to get inspired or maybe not to make the mistakes that I did. So let's roll the intro and start the show.
I'm a creative still exploring the world and myself, here to inspire you through everyday videos as an artist, designer, father, gadget lover and food enthusiast. Stay curious, get inspired and be creative.
Be creative.
So I think we'll start stereotypically with the front page. And the front page is going to be really simple. It's just going to say my first zine. Everything that is made graphical or I'm making with my hands, I'm making it twice as big, and then I'm going to scan it, and then we're going to shrink it down and print it in the original size. This is just for my convenience, so it's more easier to draw. So what I have done here, I have made grid lines. It's gonna be freestyle, but it's just a visual guide for me to understand how wide each letter can be. And a few moments later, here is the finished cover.
I don't know why I said the finished cover, because it's far from being finished. First, I must do the outlines, erase all the pencil work. Then I must do the all fat outlines and the shadows. And then we can finally get into the best part of this drawing. It's the detailing, the small details that I do in freestyle. That is the part that I adore the most. It doesn't matter if it's typography, it's my mustache man, the detail work is the best part. And I wanted to make my zine like a little bit of feeling like a magazine. So I created this ad for my Etsy shop, and it says Shameless advertising because it is. And the advert just contains few words by my stickers that I do in freestyle. Again, I have no plan. I always do everything freestyle. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. The idea, the core idea for this zine was, you know, there's like newsletter that comes in your email. Well, I thought, how can I recreate this but with more human touch? And I thought, dude, let's just send out a handwritten letter to everyone on the Patreon. And from there, I ventured into, let's not even write the letter. Let's create a zine that contains the letter. So here I am writing down with my hand. That was the initial idea, a handwritten letter. And the whole zine concept, why it's called the first zine, because it contains inside stories or theme about the first time, you know, like the first time you kissed, the first time you tried beer and so on. So here I'm writing the intro of the zine, and it starts with the text, first time for everything. And here my graphic designer skills come in play. I have scanned all the drawings, the covers, the adverts, the letter, and now it's time for coloring, because we're going to be printing on a very special paper that has high fiber textures, and I need to think about the color scheme so it is conclusive throughout the zine. In my opinion, the cover turned out perfect, especially when I'm using this dyed high fiber recycled style of paper that brings a bit of a character to my zine, because the cover is a completely different paper than the inlay is going to be. And the cover paper is a bit different because they were out of stock.
There seems to be some kind of paper issues.
Also, I wanted my cover to have some protective characteristics. That's why I chose such a thick paper. You can see here I need to use a special tool just to fold them down, and I ran into the problem that they were opening up like clamshells and didn't want to stay shut. The middle layout drawing was supposed to be created with pen on paper, but I understand that my time limit has reached its limits and I needed to do it much faster. So I bought a drawing tablet for this task, and there's a whole another vlog about it on my channel if you wish to check it out.
I just finished, is it recording? I just finished the zine's middle layout. It's not colored. I'm gonna be coloring in Illustrator because this still is a raster image and I want to color it in Illustrator so I can change the colors. When I'm gonna be start printing, I will see how the colors work with the paper.
Oh, we need to get paper for the zine. White basic paper won't do because the printer ink will leak through it, so we need to get something that is a little bit thicker, and I'm thinking around 160 grams. That should be enough. So I'm visiting my local paper shop that is right here. They have sold out of all 160 gram paper. Like, who the hell buys that thick of a paper? I was just here Friday. Today is Monday, so somebody bought the same day, bought the whole pack, and it was the only pack they had. Okay, I found similar paper. I think it's even a little bit thicker, so I hope it doesn't make any problems for us when we're gonna be folding it. But here's the first printout. This is the layout, and this is the other side, and we have to make a Linocut now on this side. But before we can start printing, we need to cut off this excess edge so this part doesn't print, so our Linocut fits on the one page of the zine. It's complete madness. Now I ran out of tape and we have to run to the store to get some paper tape so I can lay down and glue down the Linocut before printing. And we are in a big hurry because we have to leave in 2 days to Poland, and I have to finish and send out zines, and every step of the way something happens, something's missing. Alice now run into the store to check if they have paper tape. This project is just great. It's fun, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's crazy. But now I know what I need to look forward in the future if I'm making another one. And first of all, gather all the supplies so you don't have to run around like a headless chicken like I'm right now doing, like I'm doing right now. Oh yes, I needed a thinner one, but okay, this will do. Thank you. I'm just cutting in half my A4 printed pages, getting them ready for printing. And this time I'm using a professional grade inks that are based on oil. I'm doing this for the first time, and I would advise you to use water-based, like more amateurish printing inks or paints for Linocut, because the oil ones are really difficult to work with. You need to work fast because they dry up, they clog up your Linocut, and it's yeah, I shouldn't chosen professional grade ink for this project. It looks amazing, the colors are vibrant, yeah, but also it dries really slow. So take that as advice. The first test print is ready, and we can see where we are, where we need to make some corrections. You can see here. So I need to peel this off and take out what is sticking out. That needs to be leveled because this is the first time I'm printing these steps. And then you can see all the imperfections that need some adjustments. So the test run is over and now we can finally print our original printed pages. I don't have enough paper stock, so I'll better be sure not to mess this up. But everything went well. I hope that we get smudges and grunge effects and all of those goodnesses that in professional world that would be a no-no, but I like that my print feels like a real thing. It's not printed on a printer. Each zine has its own unique print, and I think that's what matters. I need the person to feel like this is a one-of-a-kind, unique piece made just for him. And I think with this, how to say, with this attitude, we sealed the deal. We got what I wanted, and it looks amazing. Now I'm gonna print out the photos, and let's see if we get it right, because this is gonna be a glossy paper to get that photography feel. I have better paper, but it's matte, and matte doesn't feel like a photo. So why am I including a real photograph in this zine? This because one of my passions is photography, and I think people have forgotten how a real photograph in your hands feel, because nowadays everything is online, everything is digital, and I want to remind people how it feels to hold a real photograph in your hand. And behind the photo there's gonna be secret text. Stay curious, because the person who takes this out is curious, and it's like a little secret joke, like, hey, stay curious. If you took out this photo and you were interested in what's behind it, good. We're gonna use these corners and glue it into the zine. Maybe I overcomplicated things, but I like a challenge, and I like it even better if I can complete this challenge. So overall, I think this little secret text behind the photo is amazing, and let me know if you found it on your own, or you just saw it on the video and grabbed your zine and took a peek. So I'm done for the evening. I have cut out all of the covers. I've cut out all of the main layouts, the main layout. I have put all the photographs, photographs, and I'm tired. That's it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna start stapling everything together. We're gonna add the hello stickers that I made that are going on the back, and we're gonna package them each separately in its own little bag. That's it, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. Squeezing 2 months work into 15-minute video is not an easy task, so if you would be so kind and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and leave a comment, or even join my Patreon, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm finishing up with the zine. I'm stapling together all the pages, and they have been sitting here. I put some heavy weights on them, and you can see the covers look much better than yesterday, and all the inside pages have been pressed down and look amazing. Looks good. And I found these bags. I think we can package each zine. It's a little bit wasteful, but this way it will stay closed and won't open up, and it's gonna protect the zine from any moisture, and this way I can ship them out and carry them with me with zero worries that it's gonna be damaged. So this is it. This is the final zine. We can take a little tour together. I didn't add the sticker, but I'll add it at the end of the video. So the cover, I think, looks fine. It looks nice. This is made by hand. Then we have our Shameless advertising with my Etsy store QR code in the middle. This is written by hand, first time for everything, don't read it. Here we have the print we just made, and here on the right side we included photos of how the print was made, like a certificate of authenticity
Then we have the big layout, and I changed it. I made it a lot bigger, and I added, if you can see here, forgive, never forget, and there are small texts that go never forget, never forget, never forget, and I added even more details because it looked good on the tablet, but it didn't look good when printed out. And then the Dear Diary is a section where I talk about things, how I feel, how this project is going, and you can see here there's like texts that are illustrating what I'm talking about work, panic mode, dream big, and perfection. And the final piece, the resistance, is a sticker, a little bit graffiti themed. Hello, my name is, and I'm gonna take our marker. Is this one right? Yeah. Hello, my name is, and let's say, and we need a better marker. What is it, just for show and tell? Well, that's it. It's done.